Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to AI The Somnium Files. It's time to talk to So. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things.
Okay.
I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit.
Right.
Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Okay.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud.
Okay.
But we haven't done anything illegal.
That we can catch you for.
If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Okay. He knows his position.
I
He
went
knows
to
it very
work,
well.
Then went home.
So, you have no alibi.
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a
Yeah?
possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. You can't trust that.
Definitely can't. About
The
Renju.
president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
Okay.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other.
Right.
It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Okay. Hi. You're very smiley.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
Okay.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Right.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Okay. So, what about Renju?
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the
I
usual
see.
stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that
Till
he's
he's dead.
though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money.
Okay.
I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
I see. What about Rohan?
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk
Just
about it.
interesting. That look.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother.
Okay.
6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
Right.
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
You don't really look like brothers.
That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
I have a private eye.
Us Kumakuras
That was
are a
weird.
branch of the
I'm sorry.
Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days.
Okay.
We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras.
Right.
It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Okay. Well, that's helpful to know.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe
Yes.
Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
Okay.
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
I see.
You're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Okay.
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
Right.
You're right.
At the moment, Ota presents our best opportunity for finding leads.
Got
Should we
it.
go to Lemniscate?
Yeah, let's
Most
go.
likely.
MoMA, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You
Right.
serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Hold on, I want to look at the Gatling gun. Oh, I did. Nothing? I can't look at them either. Okay. Well, let's go. Off to Lemniscate, where Mizuki will probably be waiting for us. Very angry that we ditched her.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree.
Right?
But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to
I
do
don't know.
further investigation.
Oh, hi. I'm gonna warn carefully.
Hey, you. You can't just break into someone's car like that. Wait. Your body is transparent. What the? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
What?
So
Okay.
shiny, too.
Date, are you okay?
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, what is
Date,
wrong with you?
Seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
He's being drugged by Pewter and the boss because he is the old Cyclops killer. I am almost certain of that.
Why are you
And
here?
that's why his
Looking
memories
like
are
that?
messed up.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are
Okay.
you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Convenient.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You
I
do
mean-
realize I do that all the time, right?
She is actually your left eyeball, so I think she has some sort of, right
Come
to do
think
that.
of it, you look kind of like you do when you're insomnia. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a somnium form and another form.
The
Oh,
gooey form.
this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Okay.
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't.
Okay. So and Moma are very suspicious.
As I said earlier,
Oh gosh,
completely
now I
agree that
can't
they are
see.
Suspicious. But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no
Driving
established
blind.
motive.
Driving blind. This is bad. Granted, it's only in the left eye, so he can still see with the right, but I am definitely blind.
Victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling. And their left
Very
eyes taken
suspicious.
out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and
Possible.
displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Definitely.
I looked into
Oh,
that.
blind again.
Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
Okay.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Sure, go ahead.
Please.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu.
Right?
He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. 20
Fancy.
years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
I see.
He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district.
So he
Adjusting
lost
for
a lot.
inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Dang. That's a lot of
The
money.
Sejima family sold off its holdings.
Before all the
6
stuff
months
happened?
later, the incident occurred.
Ooh.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
That's suspicious.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
It's definitely
The timing is certainly
suspicious.
suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact.
Okay.
After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Okay.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
Very suspicious.
But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
Okay. Oh, hold on. Getting a call.
we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Hello?
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Yes.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's
Yes.
something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We say
Okay.
call. I think you should give it a listen.
Right.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
That's DC Douglas.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's DC Douglas. I didn't know you were in this game.
And if you let me out of here,
I
will
love
tell
it.
you who it is.
I love it so much.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Okay.
He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies.
Okay.
If you
Very
want to stop this
suspicious.
serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
Right.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon. Before
Oh.
Renju was killed. In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah.
Interesting.
I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
We'll look into it.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
Who knows?
I don't know.
And now we're gonna get to London Skate, and Mizuki's gonna be there. I can already tell. I just have a feeling. Hi!
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
Yep.
Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Yeah. When you put it like that, it's really
But
bad.
I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother.
Fair.
I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her
Hey,
that I'm
she's
sorry.
not here apparently. Well, would this have played out differently if I had actually shown up with Mizuki before? Receptionist, you're staring very weirdly at me.
Iris? You mean Asa?
Yeah.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Okay.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
Nah, we're good.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
Okay, let's just talk to Ota.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
Okay.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads.
Right.
You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Yeah. I'm assuming that coming here with Mizuki earlier probably resulted in not finding Ota here.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
Okay.
I didn't think it was
Fair.
possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Bringing it back.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
I feel like you would probably appreciate it if we went over and sat in the seats or something instead of talking awkwardly right in front of the receptionist.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Okay.
Is he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Alright.
No.
So it was a woman.
A woman.
Ota, you're really bad at this.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Definitely was.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay,
You're really bad
fine.
at this.
There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
Not usually.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Okay. Let's quick talk
Mizuki
about
didn't
Mizuki.
seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's
Yeah.
right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
I was gonna say.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
What
Okay.
kind of novels are you writing, kid?
Alrighty then.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block, and I saw all this awful negativity online, and
Right.
I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
Okay.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Oh, you can just shush.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it
Right.
made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your
Right.
best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
Indeed.
After that,
Indeed.
I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
Good for you.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Okay.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
I mean, you probably shouldn't put that much faith, but I don't know. I did
do you
never say that
suspect
as
her?
well.
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you
Yeah.
truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
Do it for Iris.
Indeed. The time is
around
very important.
6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
Okay.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I
Okay.
figured I would just go home.
Interesting.
What happened?
Are you okay? Oh, hi. How's it going?
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Hmm?
Oh, we're in the police headquarters. All right. This is a very much more official sort of interrogation. All right.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Indeed. Okay. Is Ota's story true?
Here's
Let's
what
start
Ota
with that.
told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think.
Okay.
I got ready, then headed over there. I guess
Right.
I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
Okay. So checks out.
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
I see.
The girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned
Okay.
him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
Okay.
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
Makes
I
sense.
asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think of?
I see.
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Little bit,
Human
yeah.
memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely a little bit suspicious.
I heard you used to work
So
at
that's
Sunfish
that.
Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Do you have an alibi?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
I have a thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
I feel like there would be, considering how quickly she responded.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
It's definitely a possibility.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night.
Right.
If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even
Okay.
if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
When did you find out
When did you
Renju
find
was
out
killed?
Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast
That's
to
a-
record this morning, so
Very good point.
if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah,
All right.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Interesting.
Hitomi
Yes.
did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Okay.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night?
Very, very good detail to investigate.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Okay.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
You clearly... Wait, you have played Danganronpa. You've played
Mr.
Danganronpa.
Okiura is a fully grown man.
You know for a fact that teenagers can kill.
Well, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Fair, I guess.
No, it's still possible. You see.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Renju's estimated TOD is numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat, and the weapon used to commit the
Strangulation.
murder was some kind of twisted cloth.
Twisted
The
cloth.
criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck, and Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure. In short, Renju was strangled from behind.
Okay, what about his weight? 160 pounds. That's actually pretty light for a adult male, I think. I think this is what
Iris
it's trying to
could
say.
have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Okay, never mind. Oh, right, duh, the sedation. I was like, it's gotta be something.
A heavy concentration of
Complicated.
sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute.
Indeed.
Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds.
Right.
Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Indeed.
Ingenuity?
Which is
Renju's
this one?
corpse was discovered at the maid hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached.
I
The
think it's
kegs
this
hold
one.
approximately 20 liters. They weigh approximately 50.
I think it's this one. Maybe?
It went
Right.
like this.
Hooray!
First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw.
Okay.
Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was
Potentially.
hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
Yeah?
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju
Right.
weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
Okay.
But there is one more
I
thing.
don't necessarily think this is... I think it's possible, but I don't think it's necessarily what happened.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If
Right.
Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
I'm
How?
assuming... I'm assuming he is referring to the oil drum. Because the watch was found in...
The oil drum
So we need
inside the
2.
type that has a lid you can open. With about a 200 liter empty, it weighs approximately.
If she put Renju in the oil drum... Okay, so...
I know
whoop,
this watch. It's Renju's favorite.
I didn't actually press
I found
anything.
it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
I apparently accidentally pressed A. So, I don't know. Dun dun dun!
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Right?
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
Sorry.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
Yeah,
You just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum,
it's quite possible.
which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
Which... Oh, how much was the elevator... How much was in the elevator? I forget.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
Fair.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Yeah.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you
Sorry.
talking to?
Sorry. So...
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Correct?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
It is.
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because... the... elevator record...
Sunfish Pocket is located on the... According to the records, from 6:30 p.m., the elevator
There was
stopped
one
at 8. The
stop.
total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds, so... use that. Then we have the weight of the oil drum, which is 55 or... yeah, 55 I think. And then we also have Renju's weight. Which would...
Iris, on which
with
floor
hers.
is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once.
Right?
8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed
Indeed.
160. The oil drum weighs 44.
Oh, 44. Sorry.
Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you?
Yeah.
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs. To
Right?
throw us off the trail. However,
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
Okay.
Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What's up?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod.
Right.
I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Okay.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We
Okay.
need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Let's switch to the other camera. Okay. She is texting somebody.
Ah, shit.
Gasp. Oops.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Well, this is awkward.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Very much so, yes.
Sync with her.
Ooh. This sounds fun.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. The medication is working perfectly.
Okay. Oh, we're being thrown
How
right
about
into
it,
this.
Date?
Oh, gosh.
Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
Okay.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
Right?
So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Okay. I was not expecting to be thrown into this right away. Once we get in, we are actually going to stop the episode because we're at about that time to stop. So I guess we're gonna get a quick glimpse of what's in store for us. Is this... It's a warehouse, it looks like. It's a very empty warehouse.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Yeah?
Unknown. But there must be a connection.
Iris.
Oh,
What are
there
you
is
hiding?
something in here. Okay. Anyway,
Somnium scan! Activate!
once we get control, we'll pause it and stop the episode. But I'm just waiting to see if there's anything else that they're gonna say. Is this a... Is there multiple splits in this? I don't know. Oh, there's 4 mental locks. Interesting. Okay. Well, okay. So there is 2 ways to do mental lock 1. Look at the blood or watch the murder. Okay. Well, again, I'm going to quickly stop here because we're at about time for the episode. So I'd rather stop at the beginning of syncing rather than midway through. So yeah, next time we'll be investigating this sinking feeling we have. So look forward to that. Bye-bye!